What's up, world? I'm back again with another video. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Just take 2 seconds out your day to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. If you got an extra second, hit that bell so you can get notified whenever I drop my latest videos. Right now, I'm just giving my dog a little walk right now, just walking around the neighborhood. But I was thinking about how knowledge can give you leverage. And what I mean by that is being knowledgeable about the box truck business and your equipment and asking the right questions could actually get you more money. And right now I'm only speaking for OTR. When it comes to Amazon, me personally, I use Amazon for like downtime. Say for instance, let's just say I take a load from Tennessee to Georgia, and I get there, I get emptied. Say I get emptied around 4:00 p.m. Typically, it's kind of hard to find a load at that time around 4 p.m. A lot of the warehouses are closing down, or all the loads have already been taken. Therefore, you find a load, but it's for the next day. With that being said, instead of me just sticking around and not doing anything, I'll use Amazon Relay to make some extra funds, and then I'll get back to the city and pick up the load, and then I'm on my way, because I'm OTR. I'm over the road. I'm pretty much everywhere. Therefore, when I do have downtime, I utilize Amazon Relay, and I make some extra funds because, I mean, that's just how it is. But while I'm looking for loads for OTR, one thing that I've noticed is brokers trying to take advantage of people that they may think is new to the game, and they want to pay them pennies rather than paying what they're worth, which is understandable. I understand the game. Just being someone that is a businessman and has been working for himself for quite some time now, but I understand the game. Me personally, I've never tried to get over on someone to that extent. I will say, as a businessman, you are trying to profit as much as possible. So I'm not going to say I haven't never tried to get over on anyone or tried to get, the bigger piece of the pie. I'll be lying if I said I didn't. But I draw a line at the same time. And maybe it's just my upbringing. But you got to draw a line. But some brokers, not going to say all or most, some brokers, they don't draw any line. They'll tell you, one of the biggest lies that I've heard is, oh man, I'm losing profit, man, if I get you any more, or I'm actually losing money. This is all that they offered for this load, things of that nature. Which, me personally, I believe those are all lies. But I understand. I definitely understand, and I don't hold it against them. One thing I always tell people is, you can always just say no. You don't have to necessarily take a load. You can always just tell them, I appreciate it. Always ask for the carrier package because you may need them later down the line. Always be respectful. If the broker or whoever you're dealing with is disrespectful, politely tell them, I can't take the load and move on. You don't always have to match people's energy. You can always be the bigger person. And I feel like, that's going to bring in more blessings if you do so anyway. So, a lot of them, they try to talk to you any type of way, or they try to hang up in your face. And that's cool because they're just canceling their blessings, but you don't have to cancel your blessings by, going down to their level. So always keep that in mind. But sticking to the subject, being knowledgeable about the game can always be beneficial to you. For example, when I call, I typically ask questions like, what type of material is it? What's the commodity? Is it palletized? If it's palletized, how many pallets? What's the weight? Things of that nature, just to show them that, I know what I'm talking about. And when you asking those questions, they're going to be like, okay, he knows he's talking about. Because they'll try to tell you like, well, you have a 26-foot box truck, you can take 12 pallets. I understand that, but that's a full truckload. I don't care how much it weighs, it's still taking up all my space. So you have to pay for that space. So just being knowledgeable about the game and knowledgeable about what you're dealing with can always pay you more because they understand you're dealing with someone that knows what they're talking about. So you can't just pay me anything, I'm just not going to go for it. But like I said earlier, you can always just simply say no. If they're not bulging, then that's perfectly fine. Hello, good morning. So that's perfectly fine. You can always, just say no. Hey, his name's Justin. So, always keep that in mind when you're out here working, to always be respectful. Don't take disrespect, but, always be the bigger person and just be knowledgeable about the game, especially when you're negotiating with loads. You can tell them, hey, this is what I typically get paid for this amount of miles, and this is how much I get paid for this amount of weight, things of that nature. Hello, good morning. So you can always, just be knowledgeable. It's a lot of people on YouTube that are very knowledgeable, and I feel like just anyone that's in this box truck game and that's making videos out here, you can grab something from everybody out here. I'm not going to ever downplay anybody for, putting out videos about, box truck or anything like that, because, you can always gain something from those videos. If you click on a video and you may click on somebody that has never been in the box truck business, but is trying to give you knowledge about it. Maybe they talk to someone that's in the game, or maybe you'll learn what not to do from what they're saying you should do. Because a lot of people will tell you anything just to get views, and that's perfectly fine. That's the YouTube game. You know what I mean? So ain't nothing wrong with that. But you can utilize all these videos that's out here and get knowledge of what you should do, and you can get knowledge on what you shouldn't do from these videos as well. So that's one thing that I've noticed over the past few months that I've been in the game, and I've been in the game going in strong. So I started in July of last year. So I'm 6 months in, and it's been very good. I don't see myself stopping. I've been renting this entire time. I'm actually in the process of buying my truck now, so that's going to cut that a big portion of my overhead out, which is going to be very beneficial to me in my business. I'll be able to expand soon, and like I said, I'm speaking all this into existence, because you have to do that as well. You gotta have some type of faith in this game as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like I said, I'm speaking this into existence. I haven't really had any issues since I've started. It has its ups and downs. Don't get me wrong. Especially dealing with, renting, because you don't have to pay for maintenance, but at the same time, you're on their watch when it comes to fixing the truck or getting you into a new truck. You know what I mean? And you never know what type of truck that can be. You know what I mean? I definitely got a video regarding that coming here pretty soon. But, just keep that in mind when you are starting off, and when you are out here trying to negotiate rates. Just be knowledgeable and make them know that you know what you're talking about, because that's going to give you leverage when you're trying to negotiate these prices. So just want to leave y'all with that little jewel. Y'all continue doing what y'all doing. Stay positive. Have some faith in here too, man, because at the end of the day, I hear it all the time. The rates are bad. You got all these expenses, things of that nature. And if you're talking like that, of course you're going to get bad rates. I know you'll never hear me say the rates are bad, because at the end of the day, I don't get bad rates because I don't speak that into existence. I don't even put that type of energy out there. All my rates are always going to be good. You know what I mean? So that's just how I'm living out here. And it's been very beneficial. I can't even lie. I've been able to go to places that I've never been, see states that I've never been. I've been able to, just do a lot of things that I'm very fortunate I'm able to do because of this box truck game. And I'm going to continue doing it because of my faith and how I'm living out here. You know what I'm saying? So your words are powerful. Just keep that in mind too when you're in this game, and continue doing what y'all doing.